How's it going, world? We're back. It's summertime, which means chores have changed. We're not out here shoveling snow anymore. We're cutting the grass. And just like with shoveling snow, this is work. This work has to be done on your body, and it needs to be done properly, because if not, you'll cut the grass, you might get halfway through it, or you might not finish it at all. Who knows? You might even finish it, but the end result is, if you don't do it right, you could end up with back pain for the rest of the day, into the next day, and into the next day. If you don't keep the right form when pushing a lawnmower, pulling a lawnmower, you're gonna make muscles work that have no business working. So we're gonna go over that real quick. So many times I see people in the yard doing yard work, and they're pushing, and they got their butt way back here, their head way forward. Now, this is a little bit exaggerated, but still, this is the ultimate premise, that you're out here away from your body trying to push a lawnmower on grass. When you're mowing the lawn, just like when we're pushing the shopping cart, you want the mower to be as close to your body as possible. Keep it close, keep your core tight, and control the mower. Because if you let the mower control you, your back is going to be the one that ends up taking the issue, or not the issue, but the all the pain that comes along with doing it wrong. So especially when you're working on an incline or decline, it's even more important to keep those stomach muscles tight and use good form, because now you got gravity working twice as hard against you. When you're going down that hill, you want to make sure you're getting low. Get that weight on your heels. Make your hamstrings and your glutes, they're huge muscles. Make them do some work and help out your core as you reach down and come back up a hill. You don't ever want to be doing that number. Gravity is working against you. All it's going to do is want to pull you forward. And then when you try to come back up, now you're pulling with your back again. And we all know what happens when you do that. Ask anyone who has the slightest amount of back pain what happens when they do stuff like that. So you want to make sure you're getting low, get your butt back, get your hamstrings, your glutes working with you. You want to keep two hands on it, but make your legs help out with that work. It's the same thing going uphill. You don't want to get caught with your head down in this motion here, because that's your back doing all of that work to push this mower. Keep it close to your body. Push with all the muscles that you got to make everything work together and work as a team. That way you don't have just one area aching later on in the day. So again, not this, head up, core tight, push from your body, push from your core. So I know some of you don't have to worry about all these issues, because some of you have riding lawnmowers. Others, like this one, is a self-propelled lawnmower. And just because it's helping doing that work doesn't mean you can give up on making your muscles do their part in that job. Because just as easy, while you're pushing this and you have this thing self-propelling itself, what happens when it gets snagged on something or it gets caught? You run into something and then it jars your body. Or you stop and you have to start pulling it. If you're not making your core muscles do the work while you're pushing it, they're not going to turn themselves on and activate like they should when you start to pull backwards. And the first thing that's going to be doing that work is your back, and then you get that sharp jolt of lightning that just stops you. It's your body saying, hey, just because something else is helping doesn't mean we can't do our job too. And it's the same thing with a riding lawnmower. It's so easy to get caught up in just sitting there hunched over steering, but all that jarring effect, just bumping up and down on that lawnmower, is horrible on your low back. Ask truck drivers who sit and drive all day. All they do is sit and drive. The bumps up and down is jarring on the spine. Make sure you're helping out. Make those core muscles do some work. Just because you're riding doesn't mean there isn't work still to be done. When you have a self-propelled lawnmower, doesn't mean there's work not to still to be done. Make those muscles do their job. That way you don't have pain later on. Be fit, be functional, be blessed.